say hi to me.
So that's something that I really hate about the modern Kart.
Let's roll.
Is that I really want to see the times. Because it's really cool to see when somebody's a quarter of a second apart from each other. That's one of my biggest gripes.
Yeah, you're only going to see something like that if you play 150cc Grand Prix. You'll see it there. All right, well, let's see what they got next. Emma, Grand Raceway. Nice and short. You just got to make sure that you're weaving through each of the obstacles as quickly as possible. Make sure you don't go too far off course unless you got the items that will help you do as such. Emily gets hit by a blue shell, and Gigi and Wario are going to be battling it out to see who can keep the lead.
Yeah, I didn't like that. She saw the blue shell, so she could have lined up to make sure that she would get away on the grass. But as it stands, Tyler's got a gold mushroom, so he's going to cut the inside. He's going into the second lap in first place. Garrett's right behind him. Even if he gets protection, Garrett should be able to strip him on this relatively flat, straight stretch.
Emily with a couple of speed boosts. Certainly using them in pretty good places.
Gives her second.
Cutting some turns real tightly.
Ooh, that was crisp.
Good timing with the item change. Gonna have to make sure that she wisely places the banana down. Could affect her later down. Ooh, gets hit by a blue shell again.
But Garrett did as well, so she barely misses the straight green.
This is still anybody's race.
It really is. I mean, the first cup, or the first group was like that as well. We were tight pretty much the entire time.
Yep, yeah. Just to make it clear for everybody that's watching from chat, all the top 8, where everybody was formidable forces, it could be a different set of top 4s every single time. So, Emily looking to secure a win on this one. Ooh, it's a banana. That might affect
that's going to put her in second.
Yep, and Garrett's going to.
Garrett rakes first, Emily was second, Tyler with third, and Wario bouncing, not even over the finish line, just bouncing.
Yep.
For fourth place.
Yep. Bit of a heartbreaker. I'm sure Wario.
So you were time trial as well?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mostly shortcut specialist.
Okay.
Currently ranked 5th in the world.
I play Counter-Strike. I'm just here for fun.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Shortcuts don't do anything in multiplayer.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Which makes this really nice. KTB.
Koopa Troopa. This is going to be spicy.
What a wild card. I mean, honestly,
I know, right?
This could impact, both Emily and Gigi. I know, the two of them are pretty secure so far, but if they mess up any of those tunnel jumps, Tyler could sweep in and steal,
Garrett right there with a lightning bolt, and he chooses to not use the mini turbo, but he still went for it. I think that was a mistake.
Ooh, we got Tyler and Wario stuck together, making sure that it's a battle between Gigi and Emily.
So how long for the lightning bolt duration is it better to actually get split? It has to be right at the beginning, right? Within the first second?
It feels about the same, honestly. You really don't want to try to get smushed up like that because, the people that are unaffected are just going to be able to make it further out front. Yeah.
There's always the risk of getting turned around if you're in the middle of a mini turbo or something.
If you had the sense of time for when the lightning was coming out, you could certainly try to go out of bounds, and it could save you a little bit of time when Lakitu picks you up and puts you back on.
So Garrett tried to do the jump again without mini turboing into it, and he may be more comfortable with 150 than 100cc.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, because that's subjectively a mistake. At 100cc, you have to get the mini turbo going into that ramp to be able to even hop it.
Yeah, certainly is throwing him for a bit of a loop. Final lap. Right now, Tyler's looking to try to snooker away with it. Oh, you hate to see it.
Very time. I love to see it.
Yeah.
I love that guy, and I love to see him get dumpstered. So Emily can't use her star for the jump.
She'll still have it for the rest of this. Garrett.
Try it again. Somebody's telling me needs a mini turbo.
Oh, did you just see him go for the jump?
I saw him.
Beautiful little jump that you can do by just either if it's 150cc, Tyler taking the win. Good stuff to him. Emily coming in second.
This shit's too busy, man. There's too much going on.
There's a lot.
Talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good racing.
Yeah. Indeed.
Yeah, no, I've only ever seen hopping up into that
Yeah.
on YouTube videos. I've never done it.
It's very challenging in 150cc Grand Prix speed runs. It's commonly used because all you have to do is just press A, and it's pretty likely that you'll be able to jump into the tunnel under speed.
Really?
At 150cc at least. 100cc is a little tricky. Yeah. I think you have to go for like a triple tap A to get the proper speed.
Okay.
Somebody in chat feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
I definitely don't have a strong opinion. I'm just here for fun.
We're going to have a real stacked grand final set, everybody. It's going to be a treat for everybody in chat.
I'm happy you guys came out. This is good.
Mm-hmm.
This is fun. It's really nice to have some accelerated competition.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be the 5th place meme for me again. Last tournament I went to in Pennsylvania, I finished 5th out of 11, and now it's 5th out of 11 again.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yep. Yeah.
That'll happen. All right. Well, I think I have to get another beer and do something that involves an N64 controller. So
I'll hold the fort then.
I appreciate
Thanks
your
for
hard work.
commentating with me. And yeah, best of luck at the final set. One of these days, Vansky. One of these days. Now, in all due fairness, DK, you had me and our John just utterly destroyed. There's not much that I could do there. Not much could be done. Get a bit of some downtime between when our next final set will be. Yeah. Yep. I'll entertain the people while we are in the waiting period. It's it is. Let's. We've got some very formidable opponents in our final set. The 5 that we have got here, the defending champ is going to be Emily. She has won 3 of the past belts at the level 1 arcade. Certainly shows, and she was still able to cross her way in. Another player, as I said before, well-known Kylera online player, Garrett, better known in the online community as GG. Certainly can provide some big surprises there. Then our other 2 opponents we've got in finals. Josh, one of the regulars at the arcade events. And last but not least, current Wisconsin non-shortcut time trials state champ, which is Haddock, but you'll see the name Tom on the screen. That is who he is. And he was the winner of PA Kart Meet 2023. He's looking to grab another win, but he's going to have some tough competition just like last time.
All right, so this is my 27th tournament down here, I think, at level 1. It's the first time I haven't been in the finals.
No kidding.
Yeah. Definitely some crazy stuff happening in the pools. I don't know if I've ever been hit by items so hard before.
Oh, yeah. This is a normal day for me on online. I just get hit all the time by people like, Jesse hits me pretty frequently, and so does, there's another player also named Jared. Hits people a lot. Very hard hitter. Vena, also very good online player. I get messed up by him pretty frequently.
So someone was asking if this was an invite-only tournament. No, it was not. Level 1 does do a belt monthly tournament that is kind of invite-only. That's kind of a local rivalry type thing, like Champion of the Bar that they do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I believe they should have reset all the
It's looking like it, yeah.
all the points.
We'll have to. Can we get the names for each of the ports here too?
Oh no, I got it. It'll be fine.
All right. That. Oh, good. Headache. Tom.
All right, we got the names updated here. Everyone should be in order, unless someone swapped for some reason.
I think everything is looking good. Yeah, everything's in working order.
All right, it'll be fun to do commentary in the finals for once. Now, these stats won't be worth as quite as much with the addition of new players here, but you can see here, these are the stats I have for Emily, how she does. She dominates her two of her best courses are DK and Yoshi, so we'll see her. She's good on all the courses, but she'll stay in it toward the end as well.
Looks like she's got the same Looks like she's got the same weaknesses that I do: Sherbetland and Banshee Boardwalk.
Yeah, well, I would say she does a little bit. Wario Stadium isn't quite one of her better ones. She finishes in third there so many times, and Bowser's Castle is actually like one of her favorite tracks, but she doesn't do exceptionally well there.
Oh, no kidding.
She does all right on Banshee. She's got 8 seconds there. So she finishes in the top half a little bit more often. And then Josh as well does pretty well on DK and Yoshi. Emily didn't really like that when I brought that up to her. She was upset that she said those were dumb courses to be good at, which I kind of disagree, but that's how it is. So we'll see. I'm not sure how Garrett and Tom, like what courses are their favorites or anything like that.
All right, here we go. Wario Stadium.
It is true. Banshee Boardwalk is a weakness for most players. I actually didn't know. I always hated that track until I started keeping track of the stats a bit, and I saw that I did really well at that track. So I kind of look forward to it, or it's one that I can count on for doing a little bit better.
It'll be very interesting. We got a brawl between Emily and Tom, between first and second right now. Right now, Tom's got the edge, but see how long that lasts. GG in the hunt. He's probably going to hold on to those triple reds until we get to a straight stretch so that he can snipe some opponents further up the line.
And we could hold them for the corner here, too, because they climb the wall on this corner, but Tom isn't far enough ahead for it to know. It could still. They do climb the corner there sometimes, depending on how far ahead you are.
Yeah, yeah.
And it can right there. You can see it on the corner. Gets him around the corner.
Yep. And, like that, GG is now in the hunt for first. It's still really close between everybody.
Well, and unfortunately, this track's really long. It only comes down to the spot we're in right now.
This is a very crucial part of the stage. You know, got a lot of things to watch out for.
All right, so everyone makes it over, and there's no booby traps for lap 2.
Nope.
Let's see how long Tom holds on to that. Honestly,
he might hold on to it a long time.
I might hold on to it the entire time.
Yeah.
He's a time trialer. He's got enough speed to at least keep up a little bit, and then if you can dunk through someone, that is severely punishing.
It is.
And on lap 2 as well, it's obviously best to do it on 3, but it would be pretty devastating to do it on 2.
Yep. Yeah, it can certainly change the momentum for some players. I'm not sure how Josh or some of the others handle that stress of being knocked far back, but
Well, it all depends on what you get. Josh, like I said earlier, he plays super aggressive. So earlier he had some absolutely screamers at the end where he came back and won. And that's the times where you play super aggressive and you just look like a genius because you hit everything and there's nothing that goes wrong for you. But it can bite you too.
I'm still holding on to that lightning.
He's gonna. Let's see if he tries to get him or if they stop.
They might stop. We'll see. Everybody's got different ideas about how to handle this. Oh,
He
yep.
decides to fire a little early, playing a little bit safe. He still has another lap to go.
Gets hit by the red
He's
shell.
going to have to go back. How much space is he going to give himself?
This is the equalizer,
Just
friends.
enough.
So the lightning helped, but it didn't give much of a lead for Tom.
Nice play right there.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone still makes it over, so you're all going to be up and ready to go for lap 3.
Right now, Josh looking to try to take advantage of his golden trim. See how much distance he can put between himself and Emily.
And luckily, he got it at a good spot, so he didn't really sacrifice too much in items.
So I'm noticing GG might try to lay down a bunch of line traps with these bananas. That or decide to hold on to it, depending
Drop
on how
one
he's
there.
feeling. Yeah. Okay, it seems like he's going to drop them in favor of the shrimps, which is a wise decision. If I do say so myself. Right now, this is looking like Haddock's doing good, man. But we're far from
Lightnings can all, oh, Josh missed the items. Let's see what Emily can get here. I know she doesn't love holding on to lightnings, but I mean, it's the smart thing to do.
It really is right now. It could change the momentum of the entire race.
And with Josh with the star,
Josh has a star.
Emily needs a lightning here, and
Yeah.
so that puts Josh in a good position.
Yeah, so, I believe,
Oh, devastating, another
man.
lightning.
Wow.
The red shell doesn't get Emily, so she's going to sneak a win here.
That was the madness that is the ramp.
Josh goes a little early, but he still has the star. This could be interesting.
Emily, the defending champion, not going down without a fight, brings the first place for here.
I like to see it. Made the right play. I mean, you know, you owe some of it to items, but she timed both of them really well and threw everyone off a bit. Josh still had his star.
Oh, yeah.
So how many players did you guys bring with you? Because you came from Wisconsin, right?
Technically, right now, I usually live in Wisconsin, but currently I've got a job in Indiana, so they picked me up along the way. So, myself,
Is
Josh.
Garrett from Wisconsin as well, or did he come from elsewhere?
He's from Cincinnati.
Oh, okay, so he's still Ohio.
Yep.
We had a couple guys come down from Cleveland a few times. I come from Michigan every time. Oh my gosh, Josh almost getting hit by that circling red.
Oh, yeah. Him and Emily, you know, they both made sure to just kind of play it a little bit cautiously just so they didn't get bounced back by the Penguins. And they will do that.
Oof, an interesting swipe there.
We got one heck of a cluster right here. GG looking to try to start making an extended lead, but we'll see how that all works out. Got some bananas.
See how aggressive some of these jumps are.
Wow.
He's going a little bit aggressive on some of these hops.
That was a really good hop across the gap there. If you take it too far, you'll just end up in the water, and it costs more time than necessary.
Yeah, more time than it would have been worth. That's like one of the things, you know, the crack on Banshee Boardwalk in the haunted house.
Yes, yeah.
Most people like to hop it. Josh always says, I usually don't, just because you don't save that much time, and it's a spot where it's like a bottleneck of sorts.
Oh, Josh had to be real careful there. The blue shell can be pretty chaotic in the cave section of Sherwoodland. You could see it skittering around all throughout the course, so.
Let's see what Tom can get here. He went for the same item that Josh took. He's going to be without an item in first place.
Yep. At the moment, Tom is the farthest into the cave. Can he close it out?
Emily's got a chance if she can get a good item, and a star is really what you want here.
Yeah, definitely needs the star.
All right, so
Tom is going to go to the...
she's going to forego the items.
It's going to be
Tom's
Tom's going to take it. Good stuff to Haddock. Held it together, held the line. It can be really easy to just lose the nerve, veer to the side into the drink, but kept it together.
A solid finish from Haddock with no items going into that cave. And Emily coming up strong with a star behind him. She's still in the lead by a point. Josh with back-to-back fourth.
Right now, it's a battle between GG, Emily, and Tom. Never know how this is going to go down.
Now, this is something that I don't think a lot of people share an opinion on, but I think this is the best track in the game because it has literally everything. You've got a jump that you can dumpster people with. You got water everywhere. You got hills. You got straightaways. You got hairpin turns. You got sections you can go off-road. I think it has everything.
It's one of the most ridiculous tracks from every aspect. Versus 150cc time trials. There's been some theoretical shortcuts discovered where you can bounce off the corner of the entrance wall to go to the stands, and by turning around from the finish line, you can skip an entire lap that way. It's really wacky.
That's one of the good things about Mario Kart 64 is all of the skip runs.
As of right now, Josh still on the back foot.
Yes. All right, let me bring up some stats real quick here to show you guys. So Josh, on this particular track, he's fairly spread out. Four firsts, 3, 3, and 2 seconds. So he does all right here. And Emily with 4 firsts, 5 seconds, 6 thirds. So she's also a little bit spread out. So it's a little bit of a wild card track for the two local players.
For sure. As of right now, Haddock's in a good position. He's got the red shell to defend him from anything coming from behind, and he's making his way to the ramp. Emily's got some green shells. She could certainly bring some chaos for everybody behind her.
Garrett a little bit aggressive on the inside there and gets hit by 1, but he still stays on the track. Doesn't miss the ramp.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll see what Josh can do. Having a bit of a rough time here, but he's got the Goldens. Let's see if that makes up some lost time.
Hopefully it'll run out for him so he can get a better item up here.
Yeah, he really does need a better item.
So
right now, Emily,
I'm in a bit of a lead here. Red shells are going to... Oh, a
Runs
nice placement of a fake item box.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
even see it.
Beautiful.
So this... Oh, nice shells from Garrett, too.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's hitting each other, and Emily's staying right in this.
GG making sure that Emily and Tom don't run away with this. Very important. Honestly, it could be anybody's side right now. Tom's been in the lead, but he could certainly run out of luck in this last lap. Speaking of which.
All right, now Emily's got to be careful. Garrett's got a single red shell. But Mushroom from Tom, he's going to have to use his own speed. And I don't know if she knew that blue shell was coming in or not, but that could work out to help her a little bit. Not super punishing because it was right in front of the boost. But this...
Oh, Tom with the lightning, and yo.
Second place lightning.
Yo.
Always going to be punishing.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible luck. And Tom stealing away a victory.
If Emily maintains this second, which Garrett going hard on the inside. That's a tough corner to hit on the inside because it's so steeply sloped.
It really is. And we got a tie.
A tie going into Rainbow Road. Josh is shaking his head over there. 3 straight 4th places. That's just what happens when you're playing against some of these players.
Yeah. It's a different pedigree of player. What can I say?
All right, let me bring up that stat again real quick so we can see. Rainbow Road, Emily overall, she's got 20 total races that I have stats for. 3 firsts, 8 seconds, 6 thirds, and 3 fourths. And Josh has no firsts, 2 seconds, 8 thirds, and 2 fourths. So no clear-cut runaway stat there. Emily's kind of spread out on her finishes, although she does finish in the top half more often.
We got a nice trans strat from Tom. And it's where what happens is you will do a combination of either letting go of acceleration or tapping B. And what it does, it prevents you from flying in the air. So by sticking to the course, you are able to move a little bit faster in that opening stretch. Working out pretty well for him so far. He is in first place. Josh.
It's an interesting strategy, too, because it's at the beginning of the longest course. So it seems like it might not, if it was at the end of the track, it might be a little bit more helpful in a versus situation.
It definitely does help in one other way. These players are certainly very much respecting the fact that if you get hit or you just twist in the wrong direction, you go out of bounds, and you fall into the void below. That's that can be an insurmountable loss of pace. So that's why it also helps to stay on course.
Well, you know, so that someone in chat was talking about the lap skip with the shell. That almost happened to me on the last tournament. I got hit off right at the spot where it can happen, and as I was falling for like 40 seconds or whatever, I was thinking, what are we gonna do if it gives me the shortcut? Because we haven't really come up with. Austin's never had that kind of thing happen. Where someone accidentally takes a shortcut.
It would have to be like one of those crazy like votes or clauses where like if there was no intent to hit the shortcut, then like.
I think what like the Virginia meet has done before is you have to wait until someone catches up to you.
Ah, that makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah.
We did have it happen on Luigi once.
Oh, no kidding.
He did the whole track over. Which, honestly, Luigi is such a crapshoot.
Oh, yeah, it really is. All right, well, rollings aside, Haddix still got a pretty good lead right now. Throwing the green shell behind him, see if he can...
I think this is going to be one that you see Tom and Garrett really run away with because they got the power sliding time trial skills.
Oh, yeah.
This is one that I like because I've done time trials in the past, and it's just so easy. Red shells are basically useless on this track, and you can build up a really big lead as long as, like, there aren't too many blue shells at the wrong corner or something.
GG stealing Emily's invincibility star. That's going to be important. He does need to reduce the gap between himself and Paddock.
It's starting to look like two sets of two-horse races here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And just like the stats are showing, I mean, it seems like Emily and Josh are proving the statistics right now. They're sort of hanging behind in third and fourth. But Emily is going to do the best to even it out with a lightning. Josh with the double reds. Or triple reds, actually. Yep. And Tom back in the lead. It's gonna be interesting to see how this final drop on the opening stretch goes. One of these players accidentally drops out of bounds. That could change a lot. So, how composed are our players up front?
That is true. The red shells can still hit you from above, but they can be tough if that's the one. That's like really the only bottleneck where the red shells are super useful.
Another thing to consider, we haven't seen much of it, but like the red shells, if you launched it properly, can hit you from from above actually.
Yeah, on the straightaway right there.
Yeah. And yeah, the person in chat, DK, who's done this to me before, launched me off during a wild card that resulted in my previous 5th place finish. Yeah, that was... We'll not talk about that, though. We got some more important stuff going on right in front of us.
Yeah, we're in the second half of the last lap now. Tom and Garrett right on top of each other.
They really are. GG's got the choice to unleash some chaos, but I think he's going to try...
I wouldn't. He's a little bit too far away.
Third and fourth
shoot yourself in the foot here.
Yeah, they're so far off. But honestly, now with the triples...
Ooh, a nice snipe. Gets him on the downhill.
Tom
hits him
on
in the
point
air.
with the green shell shot. Very well done. He's got a banana too, just barely dodging that the change hop.
Yeah, all he needs really, I mean, Garrett's still right on him. And these red shells could help. But, man, it just seems like every time something comes at Tom, he's been able to throw it back at somebody else.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, he's going to get it here.
This is, ooh.
Oh, and the green shell could come into play.
It could, it is not. GG's going to take it.
First to Garrett, and Tom was second. Let's see if Emily can maintain that third. She'll just be 1 point behind going into the second half.
Wow. It is still fairly close.
Yeah, I actually really like the colors on this track, what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those ones I feel like at least it's like a rite of passage. You got to play it in the dark at some point. All right, so we'll see. Then we're gonna keep going. We won't take a break. I know sometimes they do the halftime break.
Yeah.
Looks like they're all ready to go though. No one's even.
Nobody's wasting time.
Josh has barely even touched his beverage.
I'm sure he's feeling immense pressure he hasn't felt before at one of these Kart events.
He was saying he was distracted because he was mad about Counter-Strike tournaments today. So
Oh, no
we'll
kidding.
see what's going on.
Oh, man.
Ugly neon faces, though. I don't know. I disagree. I think they're gorgeous.
They're certainly an aesthetic that some people feel strongly about. All right, GG making it across, not getting any items, though.
Josh falls off. I didn't see what happened to him.
Neither did I. Honestly, I blinked. And now Haddock is in the lead, but that won't last very long.
Let's see what item Emily can get here coming up to. That's not going to be super helpful.
Just one.
Let's see if Garrett decides to shoot it back. He does.
He does, but
nobody gets hit by it.
that was a smart use of a lightning. The players are going to have a much tougher time with the cave climb. They're going to have to go much lower in order to make it to the next lap.
Josh goes a little bit early on that lightning. I believe someone in chat asked how many races the final is. It is 8 races. The last 2 cups, but they swapped Rainbow Road and Bowser's Castle because Bowser's Castle is a little bit more exciting.
Haddock falling into the drink. Still in third, but oh, Emily, you got to feel for her.
That's a little bit hard.
Just falls to the side.
GG going hard with those shells. Doesn't even shoot them, just crashes right into Josh. Josh still manages to get an item, and Emily's struggling here.
Yeah, triple greens from Josh. See if he can bite through GG.
Now, all Emily really needs is what happened with Quentin last time. He had triple lightning in a row. There's the first one.
Yeah, that's one.
That's one. Let's see if she can get another. I mean, it threw Quentin. It just gave him the race. It was actually hilarious.
Honestly, you know, it very well could have been a self-fulfilling prophecy, but with these green shell snipes, man, you...
and the mushrooms aren't going to help her. And with both Josh and Tom over the jump, it's really going to be... I mean, she gets one here, and that does free one player, but it's going to give Garrett a good chance.
Part of it's really nice because Tom is no longer small, but he's got Josh trying to come in headlong for just anything other than 4th place.
Yeah, Josh misses that. And really, Josh, with so many forks that he's had, he's really going to be spoiled.
Ooh, he's going to have to dodge 2 things. That's not going to happen, though.
Garrett screaming up. Does he have enough time? I don't think he does.
And Haddock is going to take that one. GG in 2nd. And it's looking like we're starting to see a clear, defined set of placements right now. Tom is looking to win this whole thing. GG not too far behind.
Yeah, Tom's got a full race lead here, which is a good lead to have. You know, you can get bombed out and still be at least tied for the lead. So it's a good place to be.
Oh yeah, I gotta love the kiwami fruit.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
I always thought they were coconuts. I mean, they're spiky, but...
DK makes a good point. If Haddock can get one more win, he's got it in the bag. And it's looking like shades of PA Cartmate, where he had it secured 3 races away from the end.
Well, he won't... if he only beats Garrett by 1 spot, mathematically he won't have the win solidified. He'll have a 4-point lead, which means that you can still gain 6 points on someone mathematically.
Oh, because we're still going by the point system
Yeah.
that's run here, yeah. I'm sure DK probably was thinking like it's like the point system that's run off a hack, so.
It is the hack points.
Yeah.
That's I was looking at the points were there after the last race.
Okay, yeah. You're right about that too. GG does need to win this one.
Yeah, GG needs to have a solid last 3 races. If he wins out, then the worst that could happen in his favor would be a tie. So it's in his hands, though, which is kind of what you want. Off-road gear. I don't know what happened to that red shell there. Was he dragging something? Was Garrett dragging something?
I'm not 100% sure about that. Could have been.
Yeah, someone should go for the shortcut. I want to see it. I want to see someone do it.
I was paying more attention to Tom passing by with the shrooms close to the fence going into the next lap. Able to avoid some shells and bananas. As of right now, GG looking to chase Tom.
GG misses it.
Falls into the valley.
Yeah. Yeah, so I believe Josh is mathematically eliminated, but Emily still has a chance. She's only 4 points down.
Yep.
With a potential 9 points on the table.
Yep. For sure.
Stays on the track. All right, and both of them activate their stars. But Tom's still in the lead. She was a little bit early here, but she doesn't cut at the harshest angle. She can come back out in front.
All right, turbo reds from Tom.
That's what you want right here.
You do. Oh, and he gets 2 birds, 1 stone.
Very nicely done. GG has 9, Emily has 8, so she's only 4 down.
Did have to fumble around with that last section. Oh,
He
hit
goes
it.
for it.
Hits the hairpin strat.
And so does Garrett. He's right behind him.
These two know what's at stake.
This could eliminate Emily from contention.
It just might.
Depends. Oh, he's still got a chance, Garrett does. If he hits this angle perfectly.
Oh,
nah,
GG's got an opportunity.
I don't know.
And he's going to never mind.
Just not enough.
Those shrooms really cut it close. And yeah. Wow.
Man.
It is coming down to...
Yeah, so the 7-point difference there does eliminate Emily after that last race. So it's now down to just Garrett and Tom.
These two have a lot of history with each other. 2 players played frequently on Kylera. What a course to go with, too.
Give up.
GG deciding to hang from behind. Maybe he's going to try to do what Dan does sometimes and go for some high-level items to, but it's not seemingly paying off all that much so far. Emily looking to try to get another win just because she can.
Well, Josh and Emily can still play spoilers.
They certainly can. They could. Ooh. That is most certainly a spoiler.
That is, yep.
If I've ever seen one.
So, really, all Tom needs is, you know, if he gets first place, guaranteed. If he beats Garrett at all, guaranteed.
GG falling into the drink. Tom making sure that he doesn't. The lightning did push it a bit closer than you would think. Second or first?
I believe with that 4-point lead, if Garrett gets first and Tom gets second, then there still could be a tie after the last race, and they would have to have a playoff. Because that would be you can jump 3 points in a race.
Making sure to play it safe on that lovely little open stretch there. You get like anywhere, out of bounds. It spells bad luck. Nice navigation of the bad house by Tom. Josh looking to spoil it for GG right now.
Yeah, he needs, anything really. Garrett needs to get some solid items. He can dumpster some people on the S-curve. He needs to get...
That bomb is going to make things really difficult for him now.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to get an item by the time Tom makes it unless he hits an item himself.
Managed just to barely dodge the bomb there and a banana. Wow, Tom is
slow.
Incredible stuff by Tom. He has been on fire since he got into this final set, and he nailed the back house. Looks like he's going to do so. Wow. Bunch of reds from both Emily and Josh, but right now...
Josh fan screaming in chat. All right, this last race is going to be a full-on victory lap for Tom. He
for
wraps
sure.
it up a race early.
GG, bittersweet second place as he watches the win slowly drift away from him. Oh, that's going to be a mighty happy car ride going back home. Congratulations to Tom. better known as Haddock, for winning the level 1 Bar Arcade Mario Kart 64 versus tournament in May.
In May. The longest title. All right, so victory lap, all the spots are actually guaranteed because the point differences are too great between each of the players.
It is indeed a victory
So
lap.
it's full on a victory lap for everybody.
If Haddock takes this, would be an exclamation point, but I'm sure the other players are looking to get some sweet revenge after.
Yeah, I do know this is, Emily and Josh love this track. That was part of the reason that we decided to make this the last track. Swap it with Rainbow Road because it's a little bit shorter, a little bit more exciting. Everyone seems to like it.
I'm sure Josh is not liking how much he ran into that corner over there. It can be a little tough. You get psyched out by the glumps as they slide back and forth, and if you're just within their range, you'll get bodied by them. Right now, Tom GG not pulling any punches.
He wants to end on a high note.
He wants to make sure that that he is heard. I will not sugarcoat it. Wisconsin came to play yet again.
It's time to take you down.
Oh, bumps into that one.
This has been quite the trip for the Wisco bunch. 9 straight hours of driving for our friend Tom.
Yeah, are you guys looking to come back again?
It is very possible.
Pick you up on the way?
I think they'll try to pick me up since I am currently living in Indiana. So I'm a bit closer, and if they can't make it, it depends on how I feel. If I'm too tired from the job, I might go. If I'm, it just depends on how physically I'm feeling. But as of right now, I'm interested. Wow, incredible snipe by Haddock. That was a pro strat right there. And GG getting knocked back to last place. That was pretty devastating. I'm going to take a bit of a hit from the swamp. One thing I did notice, and I was highly impressed, is that both Tom and GG had some incredible green shell snipes this entire stat.
Yeah, that's one of those things that, like, if you can snipe backwards on people, that can be devastating. Like, after a curve, like, after you come out of a curve and you shoot around that straightaway, you can't really see it.
Yeah, oh, this is most certainly an exclamation point for Tom.
Emily looking for a second, and Garrett with his first fourth on the line here.
Yeah, it's looking like 4 for him. Emily reminding everybody else that she is still the local heavyweight. Certainly put up an admirable effort. 3rd place overall is not bad, but I'm sure she's got high expectations and was probably hoping for better, but this is how it all turned out. Tom, also known as Haddock's your champ. Runner-up goes to GG. Emily, finishing in 3rd. And
They
Josh
already ended the stream on us. Already turned the console off.
and of course, Josh still making top work,
Yeah, he's won a couple tournaments here. I think he's won 3.
He was a toughie.
So he tends to go in streaks, honestly. Like, he'll play extremely well and be, like, untouchable for a while, and then he'll struggle for a little bit.
He definitely has some good skills in multiplayer. I'm learning a lot still. I did a lot of training with some online players, and well, it wasn't quite enough to make top 4. I did did another 5th. Hopefully that's not a meme for the future, but only time will tell. But that's it for this tournament.
Yeah, thanks for everyone in chat. There's a bunch of people I haven't seen before. I guess you guys brought all your online players.
All the online and time trials players came in to watch. We got a good number of people from Wisconsin, Ohio, all gathered together. It was the meeting of the minds. And let's see. I hope we have a little bit of time so I can give an interview with the champ.
Yeah, let's get him over here. All right, Austin is giving out the prizes and the clapping and all that stuff. We'll try to get